you know who else has some much needed bun energy? Basically our entire cast.
Yeah.
Oh, except Vaughn.
Was dissolved. Vayne Solidor reigned supreme over the Empire. Though this upheaval shook the Imperial Bastion to its foundation, these developments were, to say the least, welcomed by her military.
I wish this was like the floating text in space thing. Like, okay, come on, Final
Fantasy.
Fantasy.
Served to foster camaraderie.
It's been 20 years. You can do better. They didn't do a whole lot for the 30th anniversary of Final Fantasy this year, did they?
Yeah, that's like today. They're just like,
Yeah.
hey, you guys, maybe you can buy some miniatures?
Yeah, like, that's fine. They're saying they're gonna do a lot of stuff next year in 2018. But, I don't know. Oh, and that reminds me. Getting back to the idea of, like, they've lost the thread of what Final Fantasy is. You can see that with some of the expanded stuff, like the Cydia, where they're, you know, using characters from all throughout, but then sometimes they look at it and it's like, that's not really what that character is. Like, for this newest Cydia, they've been doing really quick character clips where it's like this character and what they say at the start of a battle. And there's one with Kefka where he's like, it's a great day for a massacre, and it's like, that's kind of Kefka, I guess, but he's not that quite upfront about it. And he does this thing where he kind of like shoots a leg up and like pats his butt. And it's like, that's not quite his character. But then there's one for Cloud, which is really egregious, where he's like, I fight who I want when I want. I'm like, that's not Cloud at all.
Oh, gosh.
That's worse. Like, that's not Cloud at all, and that's even worse than the, you know, po' boy that they had in, like, Advent Children. So do you motherfuckers just have no idea what Cloud is?
I fight who I want when I want.
Yeah, because you know what a hot-blooded protagonist Cloud was.
But what of our bid for the stone?
Like, he needs to, like, say something that's kind of smart-assy, and he doesn't really give a fuck.
Like, there are two Clouds. There's the smart-ass pretending at being... There's a smart-ass who's pretending at being a hard-ass, and then there's the smart-ass who's kind of just like a goof.
Yeah.
Just a fun goof who realizes, like, oh yeah, I'm actually just kind of a fun... Not a fun guy, exactly. But, you know, I appreciate my friends.
Yeah.
Basically.
Few are they who would fain lay down their lives for a friend, let alone a king.
Fight who I want
when I want. Yeah, that's Cloud. That's Cloud's character. He's a fucking... He's a red-blooded, two-fisted dynamo.
The time approaches when he must make his position vis-a-vis the Empire clear.
He's kind of an introvert.
Yeah.
Cloud is just a fucking smart-ass introvert.
He cannot sit in idleness and expect to avoid a reckoning. The Marquis shares my distaste for war. Yet, if it comes to it, he will show no quarter.
For the time being, we will continue to train the Resistance Army.
Oh, is this a flashback?
Yeah.
Side, and even Vayne may see the appeal of the treaty table.
Yet Vayne holds the Nethicite. What makes you think he would treat when he holds such power?
That dude's thighs.
I was gonna say, his legs are just fucking beef.
All the more reason
He walks into the bar, he's like, ladies, who wants 2 legs of beef?
He, like, opens up that bottle with his thighs, like, just...
Yeah.
Is a powerful weapon.
Like cracking walnuts.
But you don't see it open it, but his legs appear to be prehensile somehow. Like, he lowers it, and then you see his hands just on the sides of the table, and you hear it, like, click open, and then it lifts up, and he's like, thank you.
As I must. Failure's not an option.
It's just what Vayne wants. He lures the Rosarians and the Resistance to the field, then crushes both with the Nethicite.
I think not. Cid has a stone. We grab it and smash it to pieces with the Sword of Kings. Vayne will be left holding nothing.
Like cowards.
Time is short.
I don't know what's gonna happen after that.
He's heading towards Giruvegan.
Giruvegan. It is told of in a song of my people. On the farthest shores of the river of time, shrouded deep in the roiling mist, the Holy Land sleeps, Giruvegan. Who knows the paths, the way to its doors?
Okay, we can see that whole verse for Spellgun.
Vaughn's like, that song's dumb.
Yeah.
Let me show you my playlist I put up on Spotify.
He starts playing it, and then just you hear this real quiet and tinny music going, whoa, 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 gonna live forever, whoa, 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 going out on the town tonight.
Forget your precious nether sight already?
Oh man, they got that sweet sort of pool table that you use to pretend how war's gonna happen.
Yeah. Where you push little figures around with a long stick with a flat front.
I could well say the same to you, pirate.
Hurry it up, or we'll leave without you.
The fuck you will.
Vaughn. I've had some of my men check on this Feywood. Best ask what they found.
Okay. Thanks for
I
the
don't know
help,
what you just
brothers.
said, but I'm gonna agree so I don't look
Yeah.
stupid.
Fly first.
I made up
ask
everything I
questions
just said
later.
to him, and he agreed. That kid's so stupid.
I know. You haven't been adventuring with him for 20 hours.
Princess Ash. I will
And that
be
exchange he
your
just had with Vaughn, he could have had with Balthier or Ash.
You
Look at that
may well
super
be
square
rewarded
bag
with
hanging
more
out.
at the site in Geruvega.
It's just like on the left, it's so...
Oh, yeah, yeah.
They're like, oh shit, hurry up, pan the camera.
Yeah. We didn't put a lot of time into this asset.
I want.
Literally, somebody had to make a bag in 20 minutes.
I must protect Dalmasca. I can't afford to fear anything.
Not even snakes with knives, and then he holds up a snake that's somehow holding a knife.
It's just
like
taped to it.
Yeah, not even that. You're truly brave, princess. I admire your heart.
I'll be honest, because this thing's fucking scaring me right now. How to get that knife? I didn't do this.
None of my men did this. It just wheels around with that knife. You know, when you drop a knife, how you're supposed to just let it fall because it's just whipping around everywhere? But it's constantly doing that. How can you fight such a beast?
It's like a fire hose unmanned.
Yeah,
It's
with a
like
knife.
The ultimate weapon.
Okay, this woman, her outfit is the most egregious.
I'm trying to understand what is skin tone or if it's clothing, but I think what?
She's wearing that red kind of corset, and then like an almost skin tone thong, along with what appears to just be like an ass band.
Ass bands were really popular in the mid '80s.
Yeah. And this fucking thing, I don't know what this fucking thing is that we're talking to, but it's nowhere else in Final Fantasy. I don't know why these characters exist.
This whole screen of characters.
Yeah.
Why do they all exist?
I don't know. They feel like protagonists in a whole different game. And this guy's got like one chain on one arm, like he broke free from a prison, and he keeps it there as a reminder.
It's like you can take the prisoner out of the prison, but you can't take the prison out of the prisoner. Am I right?
No.
And what the hell is Raz? What is that?
I don't know.
Yeah, it's just a butt band.
Yeah. That she's wearing over her ass band.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, like the underwear were over the
Yeah.
ass band. Okay, what? Because how else are you gonna hold it up?
Yeah.
You know? What an asshole move! That is just put a,
The traps are the
yeah.
worst, and I wish they weren't in this game.
For a game where you can't maneuver out of damage
Yeah.
except for that, like that's
And you can't
lame.
control where the other party members go, and since they usually flank you, like they're left and right abreast of you, means that even if you go around the trap, one of them is probably going to run through it.
Everybody do your thinking pose.
Yeah. That'll get us through this weird mist.
Pawn doesn't have one.
No.
He's struggling. What do I do when I think?
And then he just like squats down and starts taking a shit. Oh yeah. I shit when I think.
Or do I
shit?
think
Or do I shit when I think?
What is the duck symbol?
Oh, that's decoy. A character with decoy will draw the attention of all the enemies in the area, so they'll attack them over your party members.
Yeah, I forget the ducks are dumb, and you can put fake ducks in the water and
Yeah.
draw ducks to it, so you
Because
can
they're like,
kill
oh,
more ducks.
yeah, because they're like, oh, there are more ducks here. I'm fine. 'Cause they're like, oh, there are more ducks here. I'm fine.
Uh, I was playing this VR game at Rusty's house, and it's like the game is you're a kid in a living room playing Duck Hunt.
Huh.
And it's really fucking weird when you go into the game to play Duck Hunt because the dog is essentially like a dude in a suit dancing around.
Weird.
And then every time you finish a round of Duck Hunt, you're back in the living room and mom's ignoring you and dad's nowhere to be found. And I'm like, is there a deeper narrative to this? And he's like, yeah, it's one of those games. He's like, I'm interested though because I just want to know. Dude, VR is nuts when you have like you're using a rig that's really good and you're in a big area and like Rusty's little basement of gaming. He has his mighty machine down there for doing all this work, and he's got like the Vive. Yeah, it's fun. It's just fun to get in there and like forget where you're at and shoot the Duck Hunt dog. That's a cool shield.
Yeah, I think it's a crystal shield. I think it just has really, really high defense. Or very high evasion. I forget. But basically, he's acting as my tank right now. He's got that shield. He's got good armor on. Ash casts Decoy on him. And I have him constantly under the effects of Berserk. So he just hits really hard.
That's good.
Yeah. That was experience earned. You get double experience and double AP items pretty quick in this game, which is very appreciated. Frankly, all games should have that very quick.
Yeah.
Usually it's like, if they exist at all, you get them late into the game. It's like, I don't really, yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah, this area is weird. But it does have this nice, it has this slight puzzle that you need to figure out. And I appreciate it because it's entirely self-contained. It's not like one of those puzzles where you gotta run around and figure out the switch you gotta pull. It's just, it tells you that you gotta look through like the window or something, and basically it just means look through one of these until the portal changes to like this lush jungle, and then you just follow that in a straight line to the next one. And when you do that with all four, it suddenly opens the door.
I like how the mini-map's all staticky.
Yeah, you're fucked up because there's too much mist.
Not that one.
Kill the Starship Trooper bug. These behemoths.
It's weird how the mini-map is staticky, but then your other map is not.
Yeah.
It's like, why?
Yeah. Well, I don't remember if the overlaid map was in the game originally. That might be... I could be wrong, but it could be a new addition for this version.
Oh, I guess the mini-map shows you enemy locations and your party location, right? Like the one up in the top right? Like it'll show where baddies are?
I think so, yeah. When they're close enough, anyway.
Close enough to where you would see them anyway?
Yeah. But because of the way the camera works, it would sometimes be handy to know where they're at. Because it's like, oh, they're behind me. I just couldn't see it.
I do like the way how the map looks, like snowflakes and stuff. That's just neat.
Oh yeah, it's a very nice looking map.
Oh, look at these assholes.
Yeah, these are the most humanoid behemoths as well. Very small for behemoths.
I do appreciate the once again, like the scale of enemies, starting off as like little dummy cactuses and
yeah,
tomatoes.
now they're just getting now they're actually by and large just bigger, and this like ghost T-Rex.
The worst kind of T-Rex. It's just extra spooky.
Yeah. Oh man, it's fucking, the best friends are starting to play through Super Mario Odyssey, and I didn't realize that T-Rex is right in the first level.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and I'm looking at it and I'm like, that is just the T-Rex from Jurassic Park. That's just the T-Rex from Jurassic Park.
Touch it. Touch the gate. Touch it, Vaughn. See what happens.
And this one's actually interesting because it requires you to summon Belias, the first summon that we got, and then Belias opens the gate.
Digging through his pockets for keys.
Yeah, hold on. Fuck, he gave me this key. Come on. Hold on. Here we go. Oh, that's right. It's not a key. I do a dumb dance.
Let me just remember the moves. Left, right.
Left, right.
Clap. Clap with the little arms. It'd be cool to have little arms, and you could like let the little arms do like tiny work.
Like they can type for you while you're drinking your coffee.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh man, but then there'd be so much more expectations during like foreplay since you have 2 extra arms.
I just want to be lazy with these arms.
Come on, let me use my main arms. Just let the little arms rest for a bit.
The little arms are trying to check email. It's so beautiful here.
Come on, elbow pop for me. Damn it.
Not today.
Not today.
On the farthest shores of the River of Time, shrouded deep in the roiling mist.
Yes, I know, Ash. It's my song.
What is it, Fran? The mist runs thick here.
Ew.
Like on the Leviathan?
Shut up. Shut up.
Do not worry.
Start getting
I will
pissed.
behave myself.
I'm just trying to help. Shut
The
up.
mist here is cooled.
Actually, Fran, I don't want you to behave yourself. You hit like a truck when you're pissed. So get pissed.
I bet this is one of those environments where if you were to fart, it would just linger around.
Oh,
and
yeah,
fake
yeah.
gross.
And it might infuse with the mist and become like a monster.
Ugh.
Yeah. Where it might make Fran mad.
And Vaughn is just farting uncontrollably. He's like, guys, I'm sorry. I don't know what I ate.
Just a peanut butter and jelly sandwich and 2 glasses of milk. And then some beer.
And like, what else did Brian eat? He's like, I ate eggs and tomato and coffee.
Egg and tomato and coffee. Yeah. I don't think eggs are acidic. I could be wrong.
I mean, they seem pretty mild.
Yeah.
What is it?
Oh, I shouldn't have had all that coffee and tea and watermelon.
You can see him. Let's follow her.
What, you weren't gonna follow Ash before? It's only because she's following a man ghost? I get it.
I see how you
I get
operate.
it. So a living woman, you're like, I don't know, but a ghost man? Okay, I see how you operate. You asshole. No more bitch.
I just wish the party would get to a point where they're like, in order to pass this gate, you must make a sacrifice, and they all like just turn and look at Vaughn.
Well, this one's easy. We meant like a material sacrifice, like Gil or one of your big weapons. But I mean, that's fine.
Any old rock.
And rock that you're particularly attached to.
But that boy'll do. This thing is interesting looking without a head.
Yeah, it's an interesting character design.
Like a meat cleaver?
Yeah. I think there are also enemies like very much like this in Vagrant Story. God, I'm trying to remember. Especially the headless motif.
Yeah.
I feel like is a particular enemy type in that game that pops up.
Van's like, hey guys, it's cool. He doesn't have a head, so he can't see, and he's just like mooning it.
Yeah, as it's stomping towards him with its big sword, and he's like, guys, I'm starting to think I'm wrong. But he's still mooning it.
Guys.
Fortunately, I've leveled up to the point where this enemy is just not a threat.
Yeah, look at the massive chunks of
Of
health.
HP, yeah. That's what I love about the bar, is just seeing it evaporate. But now it has entered that frustrating state where its defense increases, and so my attacks deal less damage. I'm like, why didn't you just increase the overall health of the boss? I would have much preferred that. if the effect of giving it the increased defense is that the fight's going to take about 25% longer, just give it 25% more health.
Yeah, because I think I've asked before, like, what's the benefit in increasing health versus increasing HP? It's like, do they think that, if we increase its defense versus HP, like if we increase its defense, is it like a test of your strength? Like, I mean,
like, in a game like this, it doesn't make a difference. In something like, again, I give this example a lot, Paper Mario, it would make a difference because, like, well, now all my attacks that deal 1 damage but maybe hit multiple times, those are useless because it means each individual hit's going to deal 0. So now I need to find a new way around it. Whereas in this, it's like you're hitting for thousands, now you're hitting for hundreds. But it's not negating your damage, just cutting it down by 75% or so. So just make it different, because it's just frustrating when you're just suddenly hitting for a lot less.